Podcast is episode 10 of the podcast. Yeah, I'm just picking up where I left off from last in the podcast. I've only made 9 episodes before I stopped it for almost a fucking year. It's actually crazy. It's been a year since I made my last episode of the podcast. Um, yeah, I didn't like make a new season or anything like that, or make a whole new series. It's the same podcast, just revamped it and like made it look better. So yeah, we'll get past that. Anyways, how's everyone doing today? In this fine evening. I'm just kidding. It's the afternoon, even though it's after hours. I should do this when I'm like finished filming a video, so I know like I can just chill out, relax, and talk about something. That makes more sense of the after hours part, but this it still doesn't matter. It's just me talking for a while, and you just listening to me for what everything I say. Every word that comes out of my mouth, you are listening to right now. Well, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's on YouTube, shit, whether it's on a third party source that I don't even know about. You're watching this and listen to every word that is coming out of my mouth right now. It's kind of nuts. But, anyways, it's crazy the time we're living in right now. It is late June, about to be July. I've been on vacation for over a month. I haven't done much for vacation so far, but I'm ready to go on vacation very soon. Hopefully, early July, we start going on vacation with my family and all that stuff. The reason I got out of school really early is because I just finished high school, and when you finish a school with elementary, middle, high school, college, you finish earlier than the rest of the school because yeah, you're just special like that. You really don't need to stay there longer than you are there. So um I finished high school or like end of May. I forgot what day it was. May 22nd, I think it was, or May 23rd. So I was ready, done for a while, and then my school wrote me back in like 10 more times for other events. I had to go in for fucking I had to go for 3 practices for graduation, which was annoying because I was there for maybe 2 hours in a day. 2 hours, which isn't that bad. But the thing is, I don't live near my school, so it takes me like 40 minutes to get there and 40 minutes to get back. So the time I was actually in the school for is almost the length of the time that I was commuting there. So it was really annoying. They could have done this like in an email or just like did it during school time, and it wasn't that bad. The first two practices were from the same things. Little like it wasn't like that hard to grasp. You could have done this in one practice. The third practice was just like doing it all again. Do a run through once, but then getting awards for for just your outstanding performances during the school year. And I didn't win a single award. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm dumb. I did not win a single award. It's just because in freshman year I didn't try that all at all. I literally just did not even like care about school in freshman year because of COVID. It was just like hard for me and all this stuff. I couldn't like be the best I could have, and I didn't really adjust well since then. I mean, sophomore year was junior year was really good, great. And senior year, I kind of just gave up again because, like, who gives a fuck? By December, I already knew what college I was going to because I got accepted to the college I wanted to go to. So the second semester of high school of senior year was just a fucking snooze fest. Just kind of run through the motions and just have fun, I guess, because I really didn't care about the classes I was taking. I almost failed 2 classes just because of that, but I didn't fail 2 classes. But I didn't do too good in 2 classes out of I think six. I took 6 classes last semester. I took English, math, constitutional law, criminal justice. Um, what else class I take? I forgot. I didn't take a science. I didn't take. I said English. I took shit. I can't remember already. Wow, it hasn't been that long. I took business and finance. And there's one more class I'm forgetting about, I think. And my religion class. I had to take a religion class because I'm in a Catholic school, so religion was required. And I'm fine with taking a religion class. It's not that bad. I took an easy religion class because there was a list of a bunch of religion classes I could have taken. I took one of the easier ones because I didn't want to have a challenge. I was actually, for some reason, I was never good at religion classes in school. I don't know why. It's just that I always get like an 80s in the 80s with those classes. Not too good. By the way, we do number grades rather than letter grades. So like 80s is like a B or like a, I don't know, like a B plus B maybe, maybe B minus. I have no idea what that would be. It's in that ballpark range of what I've gotten. And I was never really too great at the for some reason at religion class. But this religion class I did a lot. I was exceptional in. I think I got 90s and above every. I mean the only two quarters I took it in. The one semester I had it, I did fine with that class. I was fine in Spanish. I mean not Spanish. Religion. I was fine with um business and finance. I did really good at that. Calculus. I took calculus in the second semester. I did good in the first quarter, but then did do too good in the second quarter because it's a hard class, and when you give up on a hard class, your grade does plummet a lot. You don't like if you don't try. So I didn't do too well in that class, but I didn't fail either. So I got like a 80 or like in the high 70s. I didn't do too good though. I really did not do too good in that class, but I did good in the first quarter. I got like in the 90s. So interesting. English, I'm not good at English, so I think I did like all right. I think I actually got in the 90s in the last semester, or high 80. I think no, I got 90. I got 90. Last semester, I think I got in somewhere in the 80s, but I got I got mid 90 in the second semester, or second quarter. Because the first semester I took an English class, but it was different from what I took. It was my second semester was creative writing. My first semester was popular literature, and I didn't like popular literature that much. I didn't do too good in that class either. I got in the 70s that time. I'm gonna say it, but in the creative writing, I got like in the 90s and 80s, high 80s, mid 90s, whatever class. Grade. Common law was my hardest class, I think, because I took it first quarter. I got like in like low 80s. Second quarter, I got almost failed. Like I got like a 72. Like, failing is like 60 if you get below a 70, I believe. So yeah, I almost failed that class. That was almost bad. I didn't want to take summer school either because I think I had enough. I didn't have enough credits, so if I failed that class, I would have taken like U.S. history or something like that. Because common law is not like a thing you could take in summer vacation for summer school. But yeah, those are my classes I took in the second semester. I think business and finance I told you did well in, and then criminal justice did decent in. I remember at the end of like I remember in like second quarter of school. I had a 90, something like that, or I forget what I had in the first quarter of criminal justice, but in the second quarter, I wasn't submitting a lot of my work because I was just giving up on the class. And at one point, I had a 32 in criminal justice. A 32. My parents were on my ass so scared that I was going to fail that class because I had a 32 in the class. But then I ended the school year with a 90. So that class, I ended it with a freaking 90 because yeah, I just submitted my work and I did all the extra assignments they had to do and all the classwork, and I just did fine. So it wasn't that bad. But common law, I had a 40 in that class. But the problem is that 40 was not like missing work. It was just me doing bad in that class. So that one was scary because I didn't know if I was like pass or fail that class. I had one quiz I did horrible on, or one test, and my teacher let me retake it, so that helped boost my grade. And other than that, I did pass with just enough. Barely, though. Yeah, senior year, at the end of senior year, it got a little tough because I was worried that I was going to fail some of my classes. But other than that, I'm pretty much done with high school after that. So after the 3 practices, I had a liturgy, which I didn't go to, which is like a mass. Because mass, it's just a normal mass. I can go to mass anytime I want. But they also give out awards for being religious and helping with their mission and all that stuff and working with them. I never went on any of the retreats. I never went to did any community service, so I knew I wasn't gonna win any awards from them. So I said I ain't going to that at all. So I didn't go. The next day they had not the next day. It was like a few days later. A few days later they had the actual graduation itself. We did all the practices from. We went through it. Not too bad. They gave me my diploma case. The next day we had a barbecue. And that's what she actually gave us the diploma itself. They didn't give us the diploma at the day of my graduation itself. I had to go for another day for, again, 2 hours for a barbecue, which I could have got anywhere else, and got my actual diploma that day. So, by the way, the graduation itself was actually kind of useless due to the fact that they gave me my diploma case right, but they didn't give me the correct diploma case. What I mean by that is that the name of the school on the diploma case was spelled wrong. I have the diploma up here right now. It's right there. I'm pointing at it, but it's spelled correctly there. But I had to. It was spelled wrong when they gave it to me. I had to go in another day, like weeks later, because they got the new diploma cases, and I had to go in for like a couple minutes, grab my diploma case, and go. I live 40 minutes away by train, from my school, 20 minutes by car, but still it's still a far ways from my house. So it was kind of annoying I had to do that. They couldn't mail it to me. I had to go to the school for a new one, and I got a new one, thankfully, though. It looks definitely different and better than the first one, even though the letters were gold in the first one, they're spelled wrong, and now it's silver, which, I mean, I can't really complain about that. It's like, it happens. But now that I'm officially done with high school, I have no reason to go back to my school. Honestly, for an alumni event, which I don't know if they have those. They have like alumni networking and stuff like that. So I guess I'll keep a lookout for that. But the problem is, again, I live like away from my high school. I don't live like near it. It's like kind of it's like there's no reason for me to go over in the neighborhood of my high school. So the chance of me see me back there is gonna be really slim because I don't need to go there anymore. But now I'm in college. I'm gonna go be a college student. My first day of college is August 26th. And I am nonetheless excited for it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure if I'm excited or worried about college because it's a new experience, you know. I don't know how I felt when going to high school. It's the same feeling, but like a little different, I guess. Because at least in high school, like I have people I knew who were going to my high school, like from my middle school to my high school. Like my graduating class in middle school was 20 kids, 21 kids, whatever. And at least half of them went to my high school, which is kind of nuts because like that's 10 people right there, and I had a small class and all went to my high school. But for some reason in my college, I think maybe a count of 2 people are going from my high school to my college, which is nuts because like I mean I'm going to a college near my not near my high school, but like I live in New York, so in the 5 boroughs, it's in the 5 boroughs, and my high school is in the 5 boroughs too, so it's kind of close. But people are more going to like the other different colleges, like St. John's University or Adelphi or whatever. So they're not going to like my college. I'm going to Manhattan College, by the way. If I should have mentioned that earlier. It's an engineering school because I want to get up engineering. They also have other things like business and science and education, all that stuff. That's like their main school. Also like computer science, I guess, or computer engineering or whatever. Or whatever, I don't know what it's called, but they have a school, like certain schools for specific majors, and engineering is definitely one of them. And they're top in engineering, so I wanted to go there, and I'm glad I'm going there. So I got set to there in December, so I had a whole 6 months from now that I was like chilling out. I knew what college I'm going to. I'm already ready. So my plans. I'm telling you some of my plans for college. So obviously I don't live near my college. Like I'm farther away from my college than I am from my high school. But it's not that bad. So one of the things is it's in the Bronx, right? My grandma lives in Upper Manhattan, which is closer to the Bronx than where I'm at. Of course it is. It's Manhattan, so it's definitely closer. So it's very closer than where I'm in proximity to my school. It's like 4 or 5 stops away from on the train. So I'm gonna live with her for 4 years. I gotta move all my stuff over to her house. We're doing that slowly, I guess, right now. Tomorrow I'm actually going to her house, so I'm gonna bring some of my clothes and some of my stuff to her house tomorrow, actually. So like stuff like that, and plan out my closet because my grandma has to do something. But I'm gonna make my closet for her in her house, and yeah, I'm gonna be living with her for 4 years. And I'm not sure if we might get a roommate too because my grandma used to have a roommate, but then right I moved in. She's like, I'm getting out of here. I don't know if that's coincidence. I think not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just how it is. But yeah, I'm gonna be with her, and it's again four stops on the train, and I'm at the college right there. It's not like you gotta walk like 10 blocks or 3 blocks from the college. It's like you. This is the college. This is the train stop. This is the college. It's like right next to each other. It's not that bad. I mean, it's an uphill walk, but again, not that bad. I think I could do that in like a few minutes, like maybe 10 minutes if I walk up the stairs, because it's steep. You gotta walk up a good hill, but like, I'll get used to it. You know, it won't be that bad. I'm gonna be fucking like, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have a nice workout. One, because they have a lot of like hills and steep stuff like that. Two, they have a gym, which I'm gonna definitely use a lot. Hopefully, I want to get ripped, keep me buff as fuck, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get ready for that. Excited for that about that. And I do want to make some vlogs in college. I don't want to be just like, oh, I'm gonna be going to college and making videos here, because the problem is this computer setup will not go to my dorm where I'm gonna live with my grandma. It's gonna stay here for the entire time. And ain't gonna move over there. So the only time you see videos that are actually good quality like this or podcasts is when I'm at home. And the only time I'll be home is for weekends and or vacation, like long week vacations or whatever. So you won't see me for like a lot during the summer vacation. I mean during the school year, sorry. I don't know if it's summer vacation. Maybe for summer vacation, I don't know. But like during the school year you might not see me a lot. I might make a lot of vlogs though, so hopefully you might look out for that. That might be interesting to see some vlogs. But we shall see how it all turns out. I know my schedule for high school, like for college. I know what classes I'm taking the first semester. I know a lot of all this information that already come out. So I'm definitely excited for that, to see what's going on with that. And yeah, I feel like I could talk for longer. I'm gonna talk for 16 minutes here. I can fluff it out for another like few more minutes. I can get to at least 20-minute mark, but I don't know what to talk about. I mean, I'm just pretty much saying I'm done. I'm ready for college. It's kind of crazy how I started this channel when I was 13 years old. I was I was just finishing 7th grade. It was June, so it was like summer vacation of summer 7th grade, because my first like 5 videos, it was called summer vacation. That's how I was ready. I was in 7th grade, going on to 8th grade, and then my early videos in 2019 and late like early 2020 were me in 8th grade. I think I made some some videos in my classroom. So that's crazy how I started there. Then went entirely through high school, where people actually knew about my YouTube channel. Of course, everyone knew about my YouTube channel in high school. Like, if one person knew in my middle school, they could tell someone in high school, and then everyone is gonna know that I had a YouTube channel. And people don't believe this, but I actually never told a single person that I had a YouTube channel in high school. I mean, I didn't deny I had a YouTube channel, because obviously you could see it on YouTube. It's like, it's my fucking face. It's me, of course, like, obviously. And until the socials linked to my actual, like, socials I given out to people about my YouTube channel. So, like, duh. But I never physically went up to someone and be like, in real life, like, I went up to someone face to face and said, hey, I have a YouTube channel. You should subscribe, because I never did that before. Never. Maybe my socials, I said like, I promote my channel, my socials, but never I've gone to someone physically and said I have a YouTube channel. I don't know why. I just never feel like it was right to do. I don't know. It's not like I say it's right, but like I never feel like the need to do it. But I know probably a lot of people might be watching in from my high school, and I say hello out there. I missed you guys. You know, it's really fun to it's really fun memories we've made. I should talk about some high school memories in maybe in this podcast episode, because it's a short episode, so I know how to fluff it up a little bit. One story I want to talk about is Disney. We went on a senior trip to Disney, and that was one of my favorite vacations, and like one of my favorite things I've ever done in probably my life, honestly. I mean, I've done some fun things in my life. I've gone out to other states and other countries. I mean, only Canada, but I've gone to other places before and with family. But sometimes family is good to go out with sometimes too. But like I like doing stuff like this, like what Disney has. And sometimes family can't always be there to do that with me. And that's why it was really fun to go to Disney with friends and people that like I don't talk to that much, but then like I became friends with. I heard that a lot in Disney. Like, I never had a conversation with this person, but now I figure out this person's actually really chill and really cool. You know, like that. I've heard that a lot in like Disney. If it's about me, or if I've said that to someone else, or people said to other people that I've heard in like out and about in Disney. So how the Disney trip worked, it was Wednesday through Sunday. I think it was Wednesday through Sunday. Yeah, Wednesday through Sunday. Where Wednesday we flew to Disney. Sunday we flew out of Disney. And so each day we would stay at we would go to a certain park in Disney. So Wednesday was we went to Disney Springs. We flew in that day. We also went to Disney Springs that same day. Thursday we went to Animal Kingdom and Epcot, I believe. Yeah, Epcot. And then Friday we went to Magic Kingdom, and then Saturday went to Hollywood Studios. Yeah, that's what it's called. I think it's called. Yeah. That's the one with Tower of Terror and the Slinky ride and Toy Story ride and all that stuff. They have all that stuff there, and like Star Wars Land area. That one was pretty cool. If I had to rank my favorite, it would be probably Magic Kingdom first, then Hollywood Studios was a close second. Like they're both like kind of tied, but I think I like Magic Kingdom a little more. Probably put Animal Kingdom. Nah, actually, hold on. Epcot. Ooh. Epcot has like good moments and bad moments. Like Epcot, like the Epcot ball was kind of like, I went on that ride. It's not really cool. They also had another ride, like a car ride, which kind of mid. But like they had the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, which was like my favorite ride. Which I can tell you a story about that ride. It's kind of funny, but like yeah. So. Let's see it. So no, Animal Kingdom was good though, but it was short because we weren't there for a long. They had some good rides, like they had the Avatar ride. They had the Bugs Life show. We went to. They had. I don't remember what else they had there. To be honest, they had a lot of good scenery too, and they also had just really cool. Like Mount Everest. That's another one. Mount Everest is another ride I went on in Animal Kingdom. So like they're kind of again now tied. I think Animal Kingdom kind of edges it out because Epcot had a lot of lows, but Guardians of the Galaxy ride was like my favorite rides I went on that day. I'll tell you a story about it when I'm done with my rankings. And then Disney Springs, I guess it's kind of like an outlier because it's not like it's Disney, yes, but it's not like there's no rides there. It's just like shops and stuff like that. We just went shopping a bunch and like bought a lot of things, which I didn't really buy much. I mostly just like walked around with friends and just ate dinner with them twice, and yeah, just watch them shop while I just like hung out and talked and stuff like that. Trying to think what else I did. I just like walked around a bunch, didn't I? I didn't really like stop anywhere. Nah, I don't know. Can't think right now. It's like it's been like 6 months since that, and it's kind of crazy how it's been that long. Anyways, so yeah, I'm telling you the story about Guardians of the Galaxy ride, by the way, because it's kind of funny, kind of interesting. So, the thing with Disney is that you need to download this app called like for like Disney World, so you could buy like fast passes, lightning lanes, Disney like Plus, Genie, whatever I forgot what it's called, but like all that stuff, lightning lanes and fast passes, whatever. But there's some rides in Disney where you have to pay separately for them. So some of the rides are like Tron was one, Guardians of the Galaxy was one, and I forgot the other rides. I think some of the rides were like. You had to like pay on the side, and if you don't get in a certain window to get into that ride, and then you get put in a queue to ride that ride, it was kind of a little painful. So some rides I can only go on once and once only, and Guardians of the Galaxy was that one ride. But the problem is that was the first time we actually went on. We started like paying for fast pass and lightning lanes, so I didn't have my stuff set up for that yet at Epcot. So at Epcot, I had set up my shit up. Problem is. I didn't have like anything like no like money set up on my phone to pay for lightning lanes and stuff like that. So I had to call my mom and tell her that like I set this shit up. She set it up for me, but the problem is, by the time I got Guardians of the Galaxy ride, it was too late for me to remotely go on the ride. I missed the queue. It was too late for me. So when some of my friends got in, some of my friends actually also didn't get in the ride. So. It was like it's weird because like we got there like noonish or something like that, or like 12 or 2 o'clock or something like that, and the ride was like at like 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. or whatever. I forgot what time it was. It was later though. So we get in the ride. We went in the line for the ride, and the 6 of us, me and 5 other friends. 3 of us had the fast pass or lightning lanes. 3 of us don't. And you need this fast pass. You can't get in the ride nonetheless. You need this pass to get on the ride. By the way, and 3 of us had it. 3 of us didn't. Me and Chloe. I didn't have the lane. So what happened was the 3 friends went in. The three of us who didn't, we went in too. We tried to go in. You have like a, I don't have my wallet on me. Do I have my wallet on me somewhere? Hold up, maybe I have my wallet on me to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I do have my wallet on me. So I actually have the card still with me to this day in my wallet. Never took it out for some reason. I don't know why. I have this Disney World key card, right? You scan this key card for every like ride you're going on, and the fast pass will connect to this card because like that's how it works, I guess. You scan the card, and it didn't work. I kind of hovered it over to like, because like when you hover it over the card, the thing, it illuminates blue to show it's scanning, but then it will be red if it doesn't work and green if it does work. I just scanned it over to make it look like it's blue, and then walked in. And my friend's in front of me, and he walked in, and he got in. He was walking faster than me, so he walked in already. They called me back in to wait for it to scan. But my other friend who didn't have the fast pass as well, went up to the guy, gave a story about how he couldn't get the fast pass, he had troubles with it. The guy let him in, and then as that happened, I just scanned in randomly, and then went in again. My thing didn't work. I just went in. Fuck it. I just said, fuck it, we're balling. And so all 6 of us got in to the ride, no problem. I sat with my friend. We had a great time. That was also the best. And people were like bragging. Were like, dude, I want to go on that ride. That was so awesome, bro. You're so lucky, man. Just had to sneak in like I did. It was so easy. So you had to get someone who had the fast pass though, because I feel like if it was just all 6 of us didn't have the fast pass, it would definitely get a little suspicious. But because 3 of us didn't have the fast pass, it was just like quick, easy, boom, gone, done. So that was a fun trip right there. Fun little ride right there. That was funny as fuck too. Another funny thing was like we had to share rooms with people, so we had a 4-person per room, and I had a group of friends who I hang with a lot in like school and stuff like that. They were a group of 4, and I was the odd man out, so I couldn't go to the room with them, and I got a room with some other 3 other people, and they were like they were really awesome people, and I love them a lot. So if you're watching this, thank you for letting me in your room. I had a great time with y'all, and we all rode rides together. We all grouped up with other people. Also, our room was probably the coolest room because like we had every room I think had a door that connects to another room next to each other. But the people in the other room next to each other were also like chill people. I felt like some people had like mediocre people next to us and they didn't care to be honest. But we had 8 people in a room, technically, kind of quote unquote, and we're all pretty chill. We all pretty chill with awesome each other. We stayed up past midnight to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, just like talking to each other and like having fun, shit like that. And yeah, so that we all like hung out the entire time. We all rode rides together. I'm trying to think of other funny stories. Oh, another funny story was like some people like they were prank calling us, calling our phone number because I think that's the phone number on each number was the room number. So they got a number, and I'm like, they're prank calling us, and I was confused who it was. But then I'm like, I'll just play into it, and I was joking the fuck around. The next day, I figured out who it was, and they said like they had the best time. It was so funny. There'll be a lot more memories that I have had in Disney, but I might ask, like, if I can ask someone who I went to Disney with and they want to be on the podcast. So yes, if you're watching and you went to Disney with me and you want to be on the podcast, we can talk about it all together. We'll talk about the memories we've had together and stuff like that. It was really, really fun, honestly. Like, I remember some rides were like I think I went to every ride, and I was the guy who was like, didn't give a fuck. I wasn't scared of any ride for some reason. I don't know, because I know me, and I know how it is with like rides and stuff like that. I get sometimes scared of rides, roller coasters, like Six Flags. I'm a little bitch at Six Flags sometimes. Not too bad, but like I was a little bitch at Six Flags. Now I'm not. I'm probably a little better. One night I still won't go on kicking the car, but that's something else. But like Disney, I was like having a great fucking time. But people were screaming and getting scared as fuck. Like, I remember Tron was one of the scary rides. Space Mountain was kind of scary. Tower of Terror. I wanted that shit 4 fucking times because the first time was a long line, and like 3 other times we went on because they were like quick lines and shit. Because why not Tower of Terror? Every time, the first time was crazy. The next 3 times we were like, okay, let us do this. Let us pray. Let us do this. Let's like just on faces because they have pictures of us at the place, like the pictures of us like falling down, and we're just like doing this. It's funny. It's fucking funny. I don't know why, but it's hilarious. There's so many good memories of Disney, man. I remember that entire weekend, like that entire like half week. I barely ate shit. By the way, I'm gonna tell you right now, I barely ate anything, dude. I don't know why. I just like I had like on the first day I had like I when we got to the hotel, I had some chicken fingers and French fries, and I was like, okay, well, this is gonna fill me for the rest of the fucking day now. We all went to dinner to the Rainforest Cafe that in Disney Springs, and I didn't eat shit. Just like I just said nah. I was pretending that it was my birthday that day, but we didn't get any free desserts because we didn't want it. So but it was just pretty funny for that we did get free desserts because it was my birthday. You know, my birthday is actually my birthday was actually pretty close that day. It was mid December, but my birthday is early January, so there's an early celebration for my birthday, anyways. But yeah, then pretty funny that, and then I didn't eat shit the next day. I had like my breakfast was like fucking popcorn and like a pretzel or some shit. I don't remember what I had, but like I barely ate. I think the only good meal, big meal I had that entire day was, I had it was like a restaurant in Disney Springs where I forgot what the place is called, but I had a chicken sandwich and fries was so good, and we all ate as a friend, like a bunch of friends sitting together at a table. Funny thing about that story is that there's a kid. It's many floors in that place. There's a kid on the top floor like throwing fries at us from below, from above. Sorry, and we didn't know it was a kid or not. So it was like 3 or 4 of us going up there, wanted to beat some ass, dead ass. We were like pissed. And I don't say pissed, but like we were like, oh, who the fuck is this kid, bro? And we figured out it was like a 9-year-old throwing shit down. I'm like, okay, well, we told a waiter about it, but then I don't think they did anything about that. So, but it happened. That was pretty funny as well. I had a great time. Yeah, I felt we got closer with some people that like I barely talked to before, but I knew who they were. It was a great experience. I would say this. I will go to Disney again, but I want to go with the same people or my high school again, because going with family, like my mom would never go on any rides. My dad probably won't go on a lot of rides either. Maybe more than my mom, but not as much. And my sister probably won't go on a lot of rides either because she's probably scared of the ride rather than like, oh, she don't want to go on them. So I would be by myself a lot of the rides, and that would suck. Plus, a lot of the lines are really fucking long, and we had a lot of good times on the ride, like the lines too. We play like games like we play games like we played Wavelength. That's a fun game. I think we played Six a little bit, not too much. We played Six a little bit, and then we played I think it's it. I think we just played a lot of Wavelength though. We played a lot of fucking Wavelength. The Avatar ride was probably one of the longer rides. We like that was a fun ride and a good wait time too. And also we one like fast track, I think it was called, the ride at Epcot. I forgot about the car ride. That was bad because the ride was mediocre and the lines were shit. Because the ride broke down like 3 times during the line. Because I don't like Epcot that much. The rides were pretty eh. Except for Guardians of the Galaxy, that was fucking peak awesomeness. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other stories I have of Disney, man. I don't think I have. It's probably other ones, like other smaller stories I could tell. Trying to think. I don't know. I mean, there's like probably some other stuff like that I wasn't a part of, or like I was a part of that I don't remember. That was like more about other people, but like I can't remember. Oh yeah, no, I don't know. It was really fun though. I had a lot of fun. Every like point was like always fun. Like either it was at the during the park, during the walk into the park, the lines, the hotel. Everything was great. Everything was good. I had a great time. I still have the key card for my from the Disney. I also have the room. Oh, I have the room key in here too. Like it's behind my Metro card. Oh, let me pull it out real fast. Boom. That's the room key. Honestly, it won't work if I go to my resort again. I don't remember what it's called, to be honest. But if I scan the key again, it honestly won't work because that's how key cards work. They had to put like a code, and put it in service, obviously it won't work if I just like go to the same room. I don't even remember the room number. It's all blurred to me. Only thing I didn't like about Disney is that they wouldn't let you they wouldn't let other people in your rooms after a certain time, or even at all. Like you get back at a late time, and they don't let you like with other people in your room. So we had to sneak people in our rooms, like doing the 8 room, like the people in the 8 room. That we had to like practice. So like if someone comes in, if like chaperones come in from like teachers, we had to like practice like them leaving their room and like pretend that we were the only ones here. So they just they had a curtain for a bathroom. They just checked behind the curtain, checked the bathroom. They checked everything like twice for us because like we were being loud sometimes. I mean, which is fair, but like shit, we can't like. They wanted us to get back from Disney and then sleep right then and there, which not gonna happen. I mean, it was like 10 o'clock, maybe a little closer to 11 o'clock, but still it was kind of like eh. But I was like, we still have fun. Like, and then chaperones check us every night, which is fair. We have set chaperones. They check on us once before we go to bed, and we couldn't. It sucks we couldn't get people in our room though. But we snuck people in. It's not like we were like, oh, we'll follow the rules. Who fucking cares? It's Disney, bro. We did some awesome shit. We don't give a fuck. I don't know the funny story. So one time we went to prank our chaperone. I remember like the 8 of us were in the room just thinking of ideas to prank our chaperone. One of the funny ideas, we had a lot of funny ideas. It was like one of the most evolved around me because I'm like, like I'll do anything. It was like me like pretending to like be in the bubble bath. Me in a bubble bath and come out when the chaperone comes and I'm like in a robe or in the bubble bath. And it's funny as shit. I don't know why. It was so hilarious when they said that. Oh my god. Also like or me like sleeping on a shelf or on the TV or under the bed. That's hilarious, man. Oh god, that was funny. So many ideas like that. One idea we actually did act out was actually I have a video on my phone where I pretend to sleep on the table, where I had the blanket on and like anything like that, and I was just like curled up on the table. The chaperone walked in, and I played the part the entire time. The chaperone probably didn't know that we were joking around and stuff. But yeah, I just like slept on the table. It was funny as fuck. Oh god, yeah, and yeah, and we all laughed about that one. That was another funny thing we talked about and stuff like that. Oh, there's so many good stories, so many great stories that happened in that just that like 5 days, like 5 days, 5 days. Oh, in the ride back was pretty cool. I mean, we really didn't do much. I mean, except for like, just yeah, it was just a flight. We woke up early, got to the flight, and then we just went home pretty much that same day. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention that we went to Disney Springs after Magic Kingdom because Magic Kingdom closed early, so we went to Disney Springs afterwards, and we went to that hotel. I mean that restaurant where they had the chicken sandwich and the kid was throwing the fries at us from above. Other than that, that's pretty much Disney. There's a lot of good memories that came from that afterwards. Like I made a lot of new friends, like cool friends. But people who left me behind told me how their story was, and they say like they had a time, but they also had a great time too. Like like it's Disney had a great time, but they could have had a better time if I was there. So you shouldn't have left me behind. You should have taken me in their room, but you didn't. So it's whatever. I love my room. I wouldn't change a thing about it. So I had a great time. So this is my podcast episode for today. I don't know how long I'll talk for. Cause I did a few cuts in between the podcast episode due to the fact that like people were walking in over here, so I had to like stop the recording and then started it back up again. But it's not a big problem. That's why you may saw some cuts in between some videos. That's pretty much what happened. People just walked past. So it says that I've been talking for 10 minutes, but I know it did at least 20 minutes beforehand. But yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. This is me talking about my high school memories and then going on to college. I'm excited for college. Like, it's crazy how it came this far. See you guys in another episode. This is episode 10, podcast, obviously. And this is Electric, signing out. See ya.